All right. I hope things are working. Can I get a quick confirmation from chat? Letting me know if audios are good, video is good. Welcome to Today in Global Hack Week. I know you just came off a stream with Civic. How was that? How was Civic? It looked like it was really cool. Audio and video is good. Awesome. Hello. There's a lot of folks. We always have a ton of people come in for the season launch. It's always our super popular month for streaming, especially since everyone's off school, or at least it's a little slower in the summer or winter, depending on where you're joining us from. Looks like Civic is fast and simple. We'd love to see it. Awesome. Well, it seems like y'all are motivated to build a new project. I know they have office hours, so I will try and make this Today in Global Hack Week as quick as possible so you can get back to chatting with them, making sure you can ask all your questions while they're still online. So I'll go ahead and get started, but if you haven't checked in yet, go ahead and use that check-in link, get that extra point for checking into a live event, call it a freebie if you will, and then I will slowly make this go away. If you're still typing, I'll post it in chat one more time for folks. All right, Civic was a lot of fun. Some folks got to implement some things. I'm sure you'll be able to complete tons of stuff. All right, you all have from when my tea stops dripping from me removing the steeper, and then we'll actually get started. I just wanted to make sure I had something nice to drink. Hopefully gives everybody some time to get past the ad break and also get checked in and good to go. Okay, cool. Let's get started. All right. So, welcome to day 4 of season launch week. I know that you all are very excited about the season mascot. I still actually have no idea what that is, but I do know that if you are interested in potentially being a winner of our secret swag raffle, go ahead and submit your ideas to a form that we talked about at opening ceremony way back a couple days ago, 4 days ago, in fact. So if you check out that stream on YouTube, I'm sure you'll be able to find the link to submit your guesses to that form, or maybe someone in chat might know it off the top of their head, because we have a very resourceful community. But as for who your MLHers are, it's a singular, it's just me today. My name is Cecilia. I use she, her pronouns, and I love to read. I, at this point, tend to do a lot of the Today in Global Hack Weeks or an opening or closing, just because things are pretty busy, but it's really nice to see everybody, or I guess see chat. How was yesterday, though? We love doing this recap because this is where I get to see what people did. Looks like you got introduced to the basics of Java programming with Varshini. I remember Scanner back in the day. That is an excellent place to start getting familiar with how you'll interact with your programs. Love to see it. Then you worked on a web scraper with Yash. Looks like you were scraping websites with recipes. I did just have breakfast, but this is making me hungry again. Rustic grilled peaches pizza. That sounds so good. Looks like we've got some fans of Varshini and Yash in the chat. Love it. Pizza recipes, not great. Uh-oh. Hello, Blahaj. Lots of folks today. Awesome. Well, it looks like you had some fun. The pizza bites with pumpkin, I'm just kind of like, maybe it's not for me, but it might be for someone else. Looks like you automated the client onboarding process with Vincent. I actually have no idea what this is about, but I think I'll have to go back and check it out on YouTube. Looks like you're using some kind of cal.com, or I actually can't read it with the quality of that screenshot, but perhaps somebody could tell me in chat what it was about while we keep going. You explored the versatility of Python programming. Oh, you're getting all sorts of good stuff. Back with Varshini, looks like she's getting you through a lot of the beginner stuff. I'm sure she's creating links between languages, showing like what you did in Java versus what you're doing in Python. I bet it's so nice. Then you added auth to your hack in 5 minutes with Civic Auth just a bit ago. I'm hoping it's just a bit ago. If not, maybe they were on twice, which honestly pretty cool. Yeah, that was actually the one that just ended. That is impressive timing to get a screenshot. All right, but what's happening today? Now, it was a pretty short list yesterday. I mean, folks tend to be kind of busy, but it is a nice way for you to catch up on all those challenges, catch up on things. As for what's happening today, we have Gardic Phone as a break with me later today. It'll be 2 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 p.m. IST. I actually have never played Gardic Phone. Looks pretty zany. So we'll have lots of fun. I promise it won't be like wiki races where I don't know what I'm doing. Well, no, I know what I'm doing with wiki races, but I always make it really hard by accident, and I feel bad about that. I don't know how to make it easier. I don't try to make it hard, but I'm assuming Gardic Phone will probably be easier, maybe? Then we have Jasper, building communities around tech at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2:30 a.m. IST, learning what it takes to build communities specifically around tech. And honestly, highly recommend. I haven't actually seen this, but this topic is always good, especially now and today, where we're all gathering for different reasons, both online and in person, or finding that there may not be a community and becoming someone who creates that themselves. So, wonderful opportunity. Then we have Kari with building a custom pet dashboard app, part one. She'll be on at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 a.m. IST to track and manage your pet's daily needs. You know, I have an idea as to why she's doing this, but I'll leave it to her to tell you why. But I have a pretty good idea. I wonder if the reason will make an appearance on stream. You'll have to ask her. Then we have Varshini back with AI Dev Tools 101. She is rolling through all these beginner stuff for you. That's awesome. If you can't check out her streams, definitely go ahead and watch those recordings on YouTube after the fact. I know it'll set you up for a really good spot, especially as we come up to future Global Hack Weeks. Just a thought. But you'll be joining her at 10 p.m. Eastern at 7:30 a.m. IST to explore the essential tools developers use to build with AI. And last, I'll be back again tomorrow at the same time to join you all at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. IST to tell you all about day 5 and recap what you all did today. So I look forward to seeing submissions, screenshots, all that kind of stuff, just that way I can go ahead and highlight it tomorrow. And looks like you'll be working on challenges. So as a reminder, go ahead and go to ghw.mlh.io/challenges to not only work on the featured challenges, which will get you your basic swag pack, but also to challenge yourself in creating new projects and do more things than you ever thought you could. Some of them may be that you want to work with someone, and some of them you might just want to work on your own. Totally up to you how you best want to do it. And something else we'd really love for you to do is to take a chance to demo for us at Season Launch Week. We love to elevate projects. We love to see what you've done. And if you'd like a chance not only to showcase your work that you've been doing, especially this week, but also to get a time for folks to try it out and give you feedback, especially if it's something that you want to keep working on, highly recommend you check out the MLH link/GHW demo. We're really looking for folks who want to self-improve, and the best way is to have a good community behind you. I know it can be pretty scary, especially putting yourself out there. Every time I do one of these streams, it's terrifying because I'm putting myself out there. But as someone who gets it, I really encourage you to do so. I'd love to see all sorts of different things because honestly, the best way we can learn is by not only presenting our work, but also giving feedback on it. So it goes both ways. So if you happen to see a demo, go ahead and leave feedback on it. And if you happen to want to get feedback or just want to show off your work because it's really cool, just a thought, go ahead and go to that link. We are super excited to see what you've got. It's largely the reason we're putting on this stuff. We really want to make sure that folks can get, a first-hand chance at being better, because the only way you can go is up. Then we also want you to give us feedback, in the same vein of demos. We here at MLH love getting your feedback, so go ahead and let us know at MLH link/GHW feedback if there's anything we can do better for you. Whether it's that you'd like to see more topics, it's that, gosh, that internet problem is such an issue. We take note of that just in a way of like, how can we make this experience better? Whether it's that we, make specialized playlists on YouTube besides our usual, launch week playlist or our Global Hack Week playlist, or maybe it's that you're like, okay, there's too many of a specific video or a specific topic, but maybe it's relevant to the week or something, or maybe you're like, we've done all these things, but we haven't talked about blah, or maybe you just want a pet stream and you want pets. Whatever it is, all that kind of feedback is absolutely welcome. If it's anything that we can improve on, even the quality of our presentation, while hard to hear, is still good feedback nonetheless, and we do look forward to it. So please let us know how we can improve and make your experience that much better, especially because you're the reason we're here. So we want to make sure we do a good job for you. Now we are pretty much at the end. Like I said, I wanted to zoom through this so that way you all can get a chance to go back and chat with Civic in their office hours, and really make sure that they're excited to see that you're willing to talk to them, because they are one of our amazing partners this week. I want to open it up and say, are there any questions you have that I can answer while we're here? We'll have Q&A after every Today in Global Hack Week, so if you have a question later, you're welcome to bring it up in future Today in Global Hack Weeks or post on Discord, and maybe the community can give you an answer that much faster instead of waiting until the next Today in Global Hack Week. Let's see. I don't see any questions yet, but I do know that there is a bit of lag. So I want to make sure that folks get a chance to type up their question. And if we don't get any questions in about, let's say, 2 minutes, we'll go ahead and wrap up. And as a final reminder, go check into the workshop. It's really, really helpful for your points, that if you want to get that bonus swag, you can. I'll paste it one more time. In the meantime, if you are asking your question, I'll look forward to it. 404, here we go. Do I think peaches go on pizza? So I would be willing to try it, because originally I was very anti-pineapple, and then I actually had it and I was like, okay, it's not actually that bad. It's just like a different texture than I was expecting. And once I got over that, I was like, okay, I can kind of get behind it as someone who likes citrus and sour foods like pineapple and the like. But like peaches aren't sour, but they are a nice fruit. And I've seen peaches be used, or like apples be, like these kind of like sweet bases of fruits be used in other savory foods. I kind of, okay. You're saying you've lost me to the pineapple on pizza gang, but like I would really rather eat like what's it called? A margarita pizza, which is mozzarella, tomatoes, and basil, because I really like basil. I think I'd be willing to try a peach pizza if it was done well. Like I can see it being peaches, like a arugula or mixed greens, and then like a light cheese, like not like a cheddar, but like a mozzarella-y kind of like cheese. No ricotta. I won't do ricotta. But if it was like that kind of like sweet and savory, I think I could get behind it. But like, I think I know what I want. I would want. There's a very specific person I'm thinking of. There's someone in my like social group who does really good pizzas. Like they have like a wood oven and they like fire their pizzas and everything like that. If they made it, it would be delicious. I would love it so much, because everything that man has made, and there are things that he's made that I'm like, oh, I'm not going to like this. And then I eat it and I'm like, I would eat this for the rest of my life. And I don't even like pizza that much. So if he made it, I would totally eat it. But if it was not him, I would have healthy doubt. That's my answer. It's a very long answer, but I got there in the end. Grilled pizza or grilled peaches. That's a good idea. Yeah, because then you get that like nice like mix of flavoring. But like I wouldn't season the peaches. No, not like, because you usually season it for like a peach cobbler, like cinnamon and stuff. I wouldn't. There should be no cinnamon in that pizza. If there is cinnamon, we've done it wrong. Alrighty. Any other questions? Oh, no worries. So it's totally okay to be busy with school and everything else. Honestly, I get it. I'm in that boat too, where I'm busy trying to find a job. So while you may not be available for the live workshop, we definitely encourage that you go back and watch any of our YouTube recordings, because all of the stuff that we have done live is presented or saved in YouTube. And so we have playlists for every Global Hack Week. So if you're like, oh, I want to go back to Global Hack Week for April, which is API week, and I want to see all the different streams that people have done, you will get however many years back of playlists that we have that we've been doing Global Hack Week. So you have tons of resources. So I wouldn't be too upset about it because you have all those recordings that you can pick from. And instead of watching it live, you get to watch it at 2 times speed, which might make it go a little faster. The time commitment isn't as hard. Not to say don't watch us live, because it is fun to watch us fumble on stream a little bit and like see how we handle the pressure. Because it's a good way to be like, oh, like if I were doing that, maybe I would take a little longer. Maybe I would do this. That you can actually see how some people recover from like bugs they didn't expect, especially when you're on stream. There's a lot of pressure to be like perfect. But we make mistakes. We're human. And how we handle that is just as important as it is like solving or creating or whatnot. Whoa, 5 years. Do we have 5 years of Global Hack Week? I guess it did start during COVID, but I don't know that we recorded stuff. I'll have to go look. I'll find out an answer for tomorrow. If I don't, somebody I'm sure will have an answer for me, because I may not have time today. But all right, there really hasn't been any new questions. We've definitely gone past that 2-minute last call for questions. I really want to make sure that if you do want to go hop over to the Q&A, please do to the office hours with Ty, in the Civic office hours chat and Discord. Go for it. But last question call. Going once. I have to wait like a really long time because of these stupid delays. They're not stupid, they're just really annoying. Going twice. So I will say, while we do, and it's not quite a question, but like a response, that's definitely something you can put in our Global Hack Week feedback link, and we would really appreciate if you did. We do try to schedule streams where there's at least 5+ streams in IST and in other time zones, because we do have folks joining us around the world. So like we try to balance like games at a time that is convenient for IST, and then games that are convenient for like Eastern US and whatnot. But that is still feedback. So go ahead and fill out that form for us. Let us know, and we'll see what we can do, because it also depends on the availability of our coaches and streamers, which vary, of course, throughout the year. But that's still feedback we'd love to take into consideration and see if we can do something about it. All right. With that, then, I think I'll go ahead and let you go. We're at the 20-minute mark. Thanks for joining. I will see you all at Gardic Phone, or tomorrow at Today in Global Hack Week, or the next Today in Global Hack Week, or something else. But good luck with all of your stuff. Say hi to Civic and let them know how awesome they are to have as a partner, and enjoy. Have a good one, and good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever it is that you are. But looking forward to having y'all join in future streams. See you.